Welcome to Naya.
Welcome to Nair. My name is Jay, your DM.
Hi, I'm Amy, playing Bijou and Bijou Prime, the High Elf Glamour Bard and the High Elf Glamour Bard Prime.
Hi, my name's Rivitevich Kolosevsky.
Is that your name?
Sorry. Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm playing Rivitevich Kolosevsky and Rivitevich Kolosevsky Prime. I'm a Paladin Hill Dwarf.
What's the other one?
And he's also a Paladin Hill Dwarf Prime.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm Ian. I play Harry and Harry Prime, and we are Fearbog Druids.
I'm Erin. I play Tatsuo, a human samurai.
All right, and I play Tatsuo Prime. So, last week, we spent a whole episode trying to stop giving each other psychic damage. And
Also in real life and in the game.
yeah. Because the elves gave you one simple set of instructions. Hide from yourselves. And someone went off and tried to talk to themselves.
Just trying to help myself out.
So, everything has been squared away by your Agella. She's explained everything to the old versions of yourselves. And the evening comes. Viken jumps into the tree just as normal. He pops back out. Your Agella is actually sitting up with your previous selves, though, during this whole experience. And you hear the yellow rain start to come across, pitter patter on the rooftops. But this time, you don't hear any other commotion from outside. You just hear the rain. It passes, and then your Agella quickly ushers your previous selves into the tree to enter the Feywild. She comes up to the room that you all have been hiding in to let you know that the deed has been done. What are y'all going to do?
So this means Roman is okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to check on Roman.
Okay. Roman actually has been kind of hanging out with you guys in the room also. She came up when she kind of heard everything that was going on. Your Agella briefed her as well, since she's kind of directly involved with the whole situation. And so she's been hanging out with you guys after she changed into her pajamas.
Can I ask about a thread that we dropped and I don't know if it ever got picked up?
Yeah.
Or maybe I forgot what happened. Do you remember when we were in touring and the rains came and we caught a gnome that was infected with the...
Yes.
We were going to take him to Moon Lake, but we haven't mentioned him being with us on the bats or any of this. Like, did Roman have him? Did we forget him?
I think, didn't we say that they were going to, weren't the gnomes going to hang on to him for some reason?
Okay. Okay.
I thought that's what happened, but I could be wrong.
So then that's
Okay.
my next question that I'd want to find out about is,
Yeah.
like, do they have anything about that?
Oh.
I
I was
like
say
it.
I have a fresh sample outside if we want to give it to someone.
Did you?
What?
Did that actually happen?
My glass is still out there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay, yeah.
I was not going to forget that. So naturally, when it's my turn, I'm going out and grabbing the sample and bringing it back in.
For science.
Or to trip and accidentally spill it on someone.
Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
Roll a dexterity check.
Oh my, I mean, bad. It'd be so bad.
I mean, it is pretty... You really want me to roll?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Unless you want to, just to see.
I feel like I should.
I'm
if it's really bad,
I'm
I spill
avoiding
it.
Harry because I
Okay.
know he went out to go get it. I'm avoiding him.
Dexterity? Oh, yeah, we're fine. It's 15.
All right.
Unless you really want to set the bar high for
No,
walking.
I wasn't. No. Although you do slip on a puddle and fall. Just kidding. Yeah. So you successfully collect your container of yellow, cloudy fluid.
The fluid itself is yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And you bring it in to the elves, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Or is this for your own self to...
To chug in the bathroom real quick? No. I will bring it to the elves. Actually, just everyone.
Hey, I'm gonna ask him why do you have a glass full of pee?
It's for the elves. They asked me for it. I didn't
Why
ask any
why
questions.
are they asking for your urine sample?
It's, it happens. And I'm going to continue walking past him to any elves, and I will let them know, hey, this is a sample of the stuff that's making people kill other people.
Oh, right. It's not pee. Oh, gotcha.
The one of the initiates says, "Oh, this is. Do you mind if we take it up to our lab and run some tests and analyze it?"
By all means.
Oh, thank you. And he very carefully takes it in his hand, and he successfully doesn't spill it, and he takes it and disappears up the stairs.
Oh my god.
Anything anyone else wants to do right now?
Do you have anyone who does like reversal spells or potions that could take away effects? Like, do you think if someone got caught in this rain and started going crazy, that the damage could be undone?
I suppose it depends on what type of damage it is. If it's a curse or some other magical effect, or if it's something more biological or scientific. I'm sure that we could figure out a way. We just have to narrow down what is causing the issue to be able to cure it, if that makes sense.
Could you magically send us a message if you do find some sort of cure?
Oh, yes,
From the
definitely. We will
sample?
be working around the clock to try and find this because, as you've let us know, it is definitely starting to enter our world, and we've experienced it ourselves here. So, luckily, thankfully, we were able to save everyone here. Hopefully, we will also try and message the other countries and let them know what may be coming to them as well. To seek shelter if they see any clouds on the horizon, and we will see if we can do anything to reverse the issue if it's been, if it has happened.
Thank you.
One of the initiates brings in a letter for you guys, and it has Dirk's handwriting on it. And it has all of your names spelled very badly in very big block letters. She says, we received this for you in the night, shortly after the clouds passed, but we didn't want to open it since it's for you all.
I'll open it.
All right. The letter says, "Dear Bijou, Tatsuo, Reeve, and Mr. Harry, sir.
It's always Mr. Harry, sir. I appreciate it.
Very sad news. We had the yellow clouds that have been hitting around the world lately came to us in the night. Unfortunately, some of our friends in the pub did not make it. Our dear friend Davis, and it kind of like trails off, and you see some like water stains on the parchment. He said, I hope you all can come and visit soon. I would love to see you again, but I wanted to share the sad news. Hopefully your adventures are finding a way to solve this and can avenge the death of my best friend.
Oh,
Sincerely, Dirk.
that's so sad. All right. Well. Okay.
Did we all hear that? You just read it out loud.
Yeah, I read it out loud.
There's
In
a
that
chair
voice.
near me. I'm gonna
How's her
throw it.
voice?
Yeah.
Just I'm upset.
Against a wall,
Yeah.
it shatters into a bunch of little wooden stakes and shards.
I say a little paladin prayer
Mm-hmm.
for Davis. To myself.
And the tree's still broken, right?
I mean, as far as you know, the last time y'all went in, it took you to the Fae.
Do you think you could try planting another tree?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'll
You
go
could
right outside.
maybe name it Davis.
Well, there. Oh. I think. Isn't there a tree like immediately outside? Or did I never plant that?
Not in Moon Lake.
Okay. All right.
There's just the
Well, that
big
was
one.
outside that temple.
Yeah.
That's where I did that. Yeah. All right. I'll go outside. Grab a seed, spit on it, bury it a little bit, and see what you got.
You start to see the vines come up again like they did in,
Like before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fae vines.
Mm-hmm.
So it still is the Fae. Is it never going to work right again?
I don't know the answer to that
Who
question.
knows?
I think if it's a happy ever after story, maybe at the end.
So we just have to walk everywhere now.
Yeah. That's
Because
Oh, no, we have bats. We can fly.
That's true.
the rain still hit the bats, didn't it?
No.
Or they're like in a stable.
I'm sure they could have figured something out.
Yeah, he
When
said
you
to
walk
get-
outside, Harry, you hear a little wing flapping, and you look under the bridge that you had to walk across to get to the tower, and you see the bats under there.
they're hanging. Are they
You
hanging
can
upside
see
down?
how happy I am. Very happy. Big ol' smile.
I'm like a 20 happy.
No, 15. But
Oh.
yeah, it's still
Oh,
pretty
that's-
high.
that's
for,
okay.
yeah,
What is your happiness modifier?
+4?
So 19.
So it's a
19
19.
happy. That's good.
Is it a dexterity?
I think we definitely have to go and pay Dirk a visit.
Yeah, agreed.
That's fine.
Do we want to do it now?
Should we get a full rest and then go in the morning?
Yes.
I figured we got a full rest last night, right?
Yes, you would have had a
Oh, we
full
did?
rest.
Okay.
Yeah, when you were hiding out in the room.
And I heard myself. Oh, I didn't get to hear myself yell dragon in the night.
No, that
In the
was
morning.
that was in the.
Oh, that was the
in
other town too?
Town.
Because you wrecked it.
So everyone's temporary, your temporary
Surprise,
hit points
surprise.
go away.
There it is.
What's up?
Your temporary hit points go away.
Oh, but I'm back to normal, so that's nice. How many more orphans do we gotta find, and children, and
You have found
not children,
Duran,
not
Bellbricks, and the little one that we just were talking, Roman.
Oh, no, I do have another question.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's Kiarsi or Jella or everyone around.
At this point, they're kind of all just hanging around. Yeah.
What do you know about halfling history?
Halfling history? Well, there were once two races of halflings. But as far as we know, based on the history books that we have, one of them went completely extinct.
What is the difference between the two races? And then I will also tell you that I don't think they're extinct.
Well, one of them, the halflings that have settled in the foothills, have a what's the proper word? More relaxed temperament, and they have typically lighter skin color, although that is not always 100% the case. The ones that went extinct, the Proudfoots, they are darker skin, slightly shorter than, but when we talk about halflings, what is shorter than short, right?
It's not funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. They were slightly shorter and typically tanner or darker skin.
Thank you.
Anything to say on the temperaments?
Well,
Angry and evil.
vindictive.
Uh-huh.
Were there two halfling gods?
One named Zula.
Yes. The two halfling gods did create the two different halfling races. But there was, if you want to believe the mythology of the gods, there was a bit of an argument between Tosis and Hecare.
Where did the Proudfoots go?
Clearly into the Fae.
Wait, is that really the answer?
Well, the Proudfoots, as far as we know, they kind of just fell off the face of the earth. We saw there was history and recordings of them getting on ships and sailing away to find a new land, and then no other word of them since. And there have been plenty of explorers exploring the world since then, but no one has seen sight nor sound of them.
I think we have.
What have you seen?
Well, so it seemed when we went to visit the foothills that all the halflings knew everybody, and they knew all the families. And when we asked them about Neiman Ironstone, who had apparently a very prominent family, they had no idea who he was at all. And Neiman was not of the same demeanor as all of the foothill halflings we met.
He, as soon as you say Ironstone, his head kind of like tilts a little bit. He says, I believe, if I remember correctly, that the Ironstones were the original line of the proud-footed halflings. So if you met an Ironstone, he could have been, I guess, the 8th son?
Oh, well, he's dead, so that's great.
He had it coming.
Interesting.
Well, the prophecy says we need 7 of the 8, so if we're missing one,
Well, the other one's a vampire.
Better
not
off
really.
dead.
It's a vampire in
that's
the
still
mountains.
fine,
so
right? What?
The other one's a vampire in the mountains.
Are you saying that in
still-
character? Yeah.
I think I've already established that, or did I never tell them?
No.
You never told us.
Oh,
God.
is there
Wait.
something you would like to share?
What?
Nope. I didn't say anything yet.
Oh, you didn't say it?
No.
Oh. Great. All right. Well, so that means we need the humans.
I need to stop showing excitement when you say things out of character because I think Ian's goal in this game is just to drive me insane now.
That's not true. I'm just trying to play in a world you provide.
So let's go visit Dirk and make sure Dirk is okay. I can't imagine he is. And then maybe we can talk about going to, well, Totso, how do you feel about going home?
To Easton?
We have to talk to humans, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes,
We
we
do.
still need the humans, the wood elves, the
Rootdale
northern
elf?
dwarves. And then we still have no record of the high elf, but Bijou, I believe you had a vision about the high elf.
Yeah, I did, and he was being killed by a dragon, so
We might be down to 6 out of 8.
Jeff was a wood elf, right?
No.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and we were told probably not to go near the dragon for now. Until we get something that could kill a dragon. Probably. So let's
Maybe if we do go to Easton, then we will find the source of the yellow rain, because that's where it started.
I thought we saw it. I thought we already saw the source in the Feywild.
Yeah, I thought that was
Did
explained.
we see the source of the yellow rain in the Fae?
Well, they're experimenting with stuff.
No, we were told that Oberon was behind
Huh.
The Fey.
Yeah, I heard
possibility
he was
of
behind
it.
a lot, but I didn't know that was specifically. But Easton is where it started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it could hurt.
I feel like they're just choosing random locations.
Right, but it happened there and then nowhere
Yeah.
for a really long time.
But time isn't really a thing in the Fae.
Right, but
So they could
we're
just be
talking
hitting
about
anytime, anywhere.
But it's definitely happening more frequently. And
That's
if it
true.
could be anytime, anywhere, it could literally have happened at any time, but it's happening now for a reason, not before.
So let's
Okay.
go see Davis. Get
no,
that out of the
well,
way.
we can't see Davis.
Davis
far?
is dead, Harry.
Davis is
Oh, yeah.
dead.
I mean, we're still going to go see Davis because he's dead. Funeral and all that.
Okay.
We don't have to. I thought we were going to go.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go see
I'm
Dirt.
assuming by
I
the
think we
time the
should-
letter arrived and we got back, he would
What's closest to Prine? Rootdale or Easton or where the mountain dwarfs live?
Rootdale is an island far in the northwest.
Okay.
The
Is that near the mountains?
it's like far up past the mountains. So
So we'd have to go through the mountains to get there?
you
Yeah.
guys, Prine is right here in this area,
Easton is north.
kind of like right in the middle of the map. Like if you split it into north
Oh.
and south, it would be the north of the south.
Humans, mountain dwarfs, wood elves.
The wood elves
Oh,
are
that
here in
is
Westwood.
Oh.
You had the vision of the high elf up here
in Rootdale.
in Rootdale.
And my knowledge of a high elf, he didn't even get through the mountains. All I know is he's in the mountains.
You heard about him being in the mountains.
And those would be the mountains before the wood elves.
Yep, it would be this mountain range
Be
right
that
across the
general
middle of the.
Path, yeah. Okay.
Where's Prine?
All right. So Prine, then Easton, then we can decide from there.
Yep. From Prine, you can go really to either Easton or Westwood. It'd be about the same difference.
Easton looks slightly easier. It seems like
Yeah.
there's a pass in between the mountain range.
Right.
And we have bats.
I'm really mad that I sold this spell because I had it before. I want to ask them if they have any scrolls I can buy or have. And I specifically want one that is like an extra dimensional pocket, like the Magnificent Mansion or the Liamon's Tiny Hut, which I sold.
Don't they?
Maybe I can buy it back in Prime.
Is
But I
it-
want to ask if they have anything.
Well, in Moonlake, that's where they have the big shops with the good stuff, right? Or was that in Prine?
That was in Prine.
Oh, okay.
But they do have magic stuff here, and if they want to give it to us for free because we're helping the world, then I would like to take
They've
it.
already done it, though. How much more could they have up their sleeve?
Okay. Please roll a D100.
Ooh.
What?
Okay, I got it.
Well, sorry. First, roll a
Oh, no.
D8 and then roll a D100.
Okay.
I don't know if you're supposed to.
8.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Oh, cool. Okay. 24.
They give you a spell scroll for control weather.
Ooh.
Cool.
Wait, where's my D?
What a waste.
What?
Just a couple spectacular rolls for me, and I can do the same.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's a big maybe.
know if I have that in my bard list, so I don't think I have a cool spellbook card for it. What level spell is that?
8th.
Whoa. So I have to roll high to try to cast it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I've never seen spells so high.
What level spell?
it's like a druid spell normally. Maybe I should let the resident druid cast it when it's time.
I don't need it.
All right, well then I'll cast it.
Do you have control weather already?
No.
No, none of us do. None of us have an 8th level spell. The
It's in my
highest-
blood.
If you
My
have what?
darn blood, and I can't use it.
Well,
I
I'll
have
be your
storm
backup.
giant blood. When we ran into that massive giant, he told me that I have the power to manipulate the weather. I had a couple decent rolls at one point, and I think I slowed the wind down or something, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You made the
I
wind,
didn't even-
you made the wind blow through her hair.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to use control weather for is just personal effects.
Superhero effect.
This will be a great addition to my show. Thank you. Oh, wow. It's within a 5-mile radius.
5 mile. Holy cow.
Concentration up to 8 hours.
That's it? An entire day?
It takes 1d4 times 10 minutes for the conditions to take effect.
All right, or we're gonna be on our way now.
Are you taking Roman with you to Prine?
She should not, right?
Well, I thought she came with us because we were going to take that gnome and then she was going to fly him back. Because if she wasn't bringing him, there's no point for her to come.
The gnome chief sent her with you to help out with, because you had asked if she could help make like diplomatic like choices and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he said like if she's going to help out with saving the world, basically she can make any like diplomatic decisions for me.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent her kind of like as an ambassador.
That
Okay.
was like that was anticipating the time they would all join together.
Yeah. Like
So
I asked that for when. Yeah, like
So she does not need to come with us. She just needs to stay in Moonlink or something.
Okay.
all right. Well, I guess we're gonna fly to Prine, and I mean, I guess it's Roman's choice if she wants to come with us or not.
Okay. She is seeing a lot of new stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's very interested in staying, but she also is interested in staying with her bats.
Oh, well.
So if you're going to take the bats, she's probably going to go with you.
Okay. She's welcome. I mean, she could fight.
I really want the bats. I feel like this is going to help.
All right. So Roman goes out and rustles up her bats, encourages you all to hop on up. Pick
Yeah,
a
I'll
bat.
be on top of the bat.
You can choose the same one. You can choose the same one you did before, or you can. Bijou, do you want to ride with me again?
I blush.
And
Yes.
hop on up.
I hop.
Nice hop.
Roll for hop. No, just kidding.
Roll for hop.
Tatsu's just on her same bat.
Okay.
I don't really hop. I kind of.
I took Reeves' bat.
Oh. Harry, you have to share.
I'm already in the air.
Harry, you have to share.
Yeah, there's one there.
Is there one down? Is there one still down there?
There is one left, and he's kind of like cross-eyed and like tilting his head sideways.
That's why I
Good
traded.
thing he uses echolocation.
Why do I always get the the gimpy bat? Okay. Does he fly okay though?
Oh yeah.
Oh great. Okay.
He kind of like he goes up and down a lot more than the others,
Oh my
but he's going
God.
the right direction.
Okay.
I'm going to give Harry the control weather spell.
Okay. Like just
Scroll.
throw it through the air.
No,
I'm gonna
like
catch it.
before we take off.
Oh, okay.
I gave that to him.
He's already in the air.
I'm
I don't even know
retconning.
where to write it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop on cross-eyed Billy.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys soar into the air, begin your journey to Prine. Just like before, it takes a few days.
A few days on the bat?
Yeah.
Probably land for a little bit.
Yeah, we land and rest.
Land and make camp, and
It just seems like a long time for bats.
it's pretty far.
Okay.
And then you land a few times, make camp. You do still have your thermoses of soup from Bing.
I
Yeah.
choose to drink mine.
It's probably gone bad at this point.
It's just barely not gone bad.
Yes.
Is there
You
meat
fools
in
have
it?
wasted it.
Mead?
Meat.
Oh, yes.
I give mine to Reaver, Harrier Tatsu.
I take it.
Yeah. Roman's like, Bing makes the best soups I've ever had. They're so delicious. And she's just like slopping it up. And
Tato was willing when it was fresh, but now absolutely not.
My admiration for Roman wanes a little bit after watching her eat the soup. Just a little.
she uses the back of her hand and just wipes it across her mouth.
Harry finds that
Lets out a
attractive.
belch.
I look at her and I go,
a nice
wow,
move.
I have more respect for these
Yes.
these little guys.
She lets out a big old belch.
And I raise an eyebrow, being very impressed. Wow.
All right.
Harry,
I
Harry sees the attraction. He's going to step down. He's not going to make a move. It's very clear now.
Is Andrew the only one who's found romance multiple times in the
Twice.
show?
So much luck over there.
He raised an eyebrow.
I'm impressed.
That's all it takes.
Okay.
I'm still my heart is still tender from the last time.
Is this an internal or external monologue?
It's an internal monologue.
Good.
Hello, everyone. Jay here in the middle of the episode. Just wanted to give you a few updates since I haven't come on recently. First of all, hope everyone had a great Christmas, a great New Year. We had a really fun time here with family and friends and all of that stuff. We got a Christmas puppy. That's exciting here at the Jay and Aaron household. Her name is Holly. I'm sure Aaron will be posting tons of pictures online, so you can follow her if you're interested there. Couple things I wanted to point out here. First of all, we do talk a little bit about locations here, and we are referencing a physical map. If you are interested and you want to see that map and see kind of what we're talking about, where everything is laid out, I have that on our website. I'll also attach a image of it to this episode's post. So if you tap on the website button or go to our website, worldofnair.com, check out this episode, you're going to see that map on there. So if you're interested in following along, you can do that. Also coming up, we do have quite a bit of stuff that references our kind of our beginning series that we that had Ian in it. So that is all on our Patreon. If you are interested in listening to that, checking any of that out, check out patreon.com/worldofnair. You'll be able to hear all 9 episodes leading up to some of Ian's backstory and what happened before that. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the episode. It was a lot of fun. Can't wait to talk to you next week. Bye-bye. You guys make it to Prine. You get to your favorite tavern, the Rusty Spike. You notice, so as you fly over, doesn't seem to be quite as much activity as the last time you all were here. In fact, there seems to just be less people out on the street generally. You see more people kind of like darting around between buildings and ducking into like taverns and houses. Not very many people staying out on the street. It's much quieter. You fly above and find a parking spot for your bats over by the Rusty Spike, and you enter and you see it's rather empty, kind of like the first time you all came, except not tables and chairs upside down all over the place. Like it's still put together, but not very many people in there. And you see Dirk kind of, he's got his back to you and he's wiping down a table. But it's hard to miss his large half-orc body right in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Davis was the wizard, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go over to Dirk and like extend my arms out and do you want a hug?
He turns around and he's like, oh, Bijou. And he just kind of starts breaking down crying and like puts his whole body into your arms. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a hug.
like, I'm so glad you all could come. I wish you had been there for the funeral.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. He loved you all very much, and just the fact that you are here now would have meant a lot to him.
How are you? Do you need any help with anything? Can we help you today?
Well, as you can see, the whole tavern has not been the same since. The whole city people don't like to stay out. They try and stay home. It really hit us hard.
How many did we lose?
Well, once everyone saw the rain coming, most people were able to get inside, but the people who were affected, it was like ravenous. They were ripping through and going into houses. Our population was probably cut in half.
How long ago?
It would have been about 5 days ago.
Oh gosh.
Ugh.
Well, what would you think about, I don't know about the timing of this, but what would you think about inviting everybody to come over? And maybe we could try to entertain people and take their mind off things.
He kind of, like a tear runs down his cheek and he says, Davis was really hoping you all would use this as a home base. That's why we did a lot of the renovations that we did.
Mm-hmm.
He kept mentioning that the 7 sons would all be here and we needed to keep it very clean and tidy. So I think it would mean a lot to him if you did gather everyone and use this as for whatever you need. I think that would be a great service to his memory.
Can I sort of wave Roman over?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that dream is starting to be realized because we do have one here. This is Roman, representing the gnomes.
He's Roman. Oh. He kind of like wipes his tears back with the back of his hand and like stands up a little straighter and says, it's been a long time since I've seen a gnome in here. It's very nice to meet you, and you are more than welcome to stay. He says, if you were interested, I have a room that you can stay in our addition. And she's kind of like, well, if we're going to be using this as a home base, as long as I can keep one of my bats here, I'd be more than happy to use this as my home for a while. And he says, yes, it's wonderful. You can use it however you want, whenever you want. We'll save the room for you, and your bats are more than welcome to stay.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay for a day or two and do some shopping? And
I do want to see about that. What was it? Was it a sword or a sword imbuement?
it was an imbuement.
I want to go look at that.
Okay.
Because now I have some extra stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm still carrying that scimitar
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that no one wants. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go purchase some more javelins.
I still have that too.
Do I know? Do I know?
You're gonna sell the javelin right in front of him to get money.
Probably.
All right. So Dirk makes dinner for you all. Some cornbread with crab claw sticking out of it.
That's cool. Could 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 we kind of talk about like doing a show tomorrow night?
Yeah.
And then like it could take the next day to spread the word and try to, build morale and stuff.
Get a
Yeah.
decent turnout.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Well,
I'm behind it. You're good. You're good.
I want to do a charity show
yeah,
for
yeah.
Dirk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. He's very about that idea.
Very about it.
Very about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever figure out what the scimitar did?
I mean, I tried to allude to it, but it was a +1 scimitar, a +1 weapon.
Oh, okay.
So it adds 1 to all your like hits and damage rolls.
Ooh.
I'm gonna ask Dirk. Dirk, are you still having a vampire issue around these parts?
Well, not since you've been gone.
It's about to change.
Did you tell anyone you were coming back here?
No, but I feel it is time for me to reach out to them.
We did bring giant
And
bats.
try and talk to Pham if possible.
Oh, Pham, is he still alive?
It was rumored that he's gone on a killing spree up north. I was going to see if anyone was still home and maybe knew his whereabouts.
Wow, interesting. I haven't even thought of Pham in so long. So much has happened since then. Yeah. Well, I haven't heard any news from him, but I have heard about what I believe is Mr. Nilo.
Nilo's still in town. Go on.
He comes by from time to time, but he's not the same person at all. Much more serious, much less life about him.
A little more pale.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
pointier teeth. Doesn't
Yeah.
stay for very long.
No.
Mostly at night.
Okay.
Do you think he's a vampire too?
Yeah, I know he's a vampire.
I don't know how I didn't make that connection
Yeah, I
before.
don't know how you're not dead.
Well, he's
Nilo.
mentioned looking for vampires as well. So, I don't
He
know.
thinks he's some kind of Van Helsing thing, and don't worry about it.
All this talk about vampires makes me want to kill something.
You want to kill some vampires with me?
I've just have so much pent up rage since just everything's happened. I'd like to smite something.
You should sleep outside with me tonight.
I want to sleep outside with Harry.
All right.
Vampires get me into like a holy rage. The talk of them anyway.
All right, roll a perception check.
Let's see. Perception. I got a 13.
20.
All right. As it's getting darker, as the sun goes down, you guys are hanging out outside. I don't know, swapping stories or whatever you want to do.
Swap.
But not in that way, just like spitting into each other's mouths from across the
Gross.
You hear footsteps go across a roof, and then you hear a tile slip, and then a large, heavy like thump, and you hear, "Oh darn it!" Because you rolled a 2, and
Was that supposed to be Nilo's voice? Because that didn't sound like Nilo.
yeah,
Okay. Had to make sure.
oh darn it!
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, for a second, I thought it was Davis. I was like, what's he doing up there?
He's dead.
Or Dirk, whatever. I'm gonna tap Reeve on the shoulder to kind of wake him up. And
Did I hear it either? Or did
Yeah, you would have heard the slip and fall.
Okay.
I'm just making sure in that case.
Can I draw my axe out? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna have my axe ready.
Easy. Nilo, we've been waiting for you.
Wait, was it you, Harry?
Yeah.
Are
it's
you
Harry.
back?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was just doing my rounds looking for Pham.
Yeah. Didn't you tell me he went up to the mountains?
Yeah, I did. But, I come back once every few weeks just to check down here and see if he's returning to his old stomping grounds.
Oh.
His trail's gone cold recently.
Where was the last place you saw him or heard from him, of him?
Well, he does come back here once in a while, but the last I heard he was in the mountains.
Okay.
But I'm just looking for clues,
Yeah.
Harry, why do you trust this abomination?
So I've been kind
Who
of...
is this little
Whoa,
stinker?
fam. Relax.
I'm not Pham. I'm Therren.
Therren.
I
There.
thought it was Nilo.
It's Nilo. Oh, yeah. Okay. I've been kind of keeping something from you guys. A friend of mine, before the Neiman days, we found out that he was one of the sons. And he
Wait,
turned into a vampire, and he's been going on a bloodthirsty rampage across the country.
Wait, Nilo's one of the 7 sons?
I believe so.
Oh, no. It's not me.
No, not Nilo. Pham is. A friend of mine and Nilo's.
So he wasn't a vampire before
He
a
was
7th
not.
son.
But now he is, and now he goes around killing everyone.
Oh, this is a problem.
And that's why we're talking to Nilo. Because it's that time. And we may have to work with him to find Pham.
Harry, if you're looking for Pham, just something that I've uncovered. He did have a younger brother. His younger brother's name was Perrin.
Who's not undead.
Wasn't he dead?
No,
I thought he died.
no, he joined the army to go to Rootdale.
Now this makes sense. Okay.
Is Rootdale where the dragon, or
Yeah.
where the dragon may be?
Yeah, he joined the dragon army.
Okay. That's exactly what I needed.
But I must be off.
Yes.
Know what I'm saying?
Stay out of the sun.
And he runs away and dives off another roof onto another.
Nice sound effect.
He doesn't slip.
Nice. He is an elf vampire, so I would hope he's a little bit graceful.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Well,
How can you trust him? He's a vampire.
I trusted him before he became a vampire.
But doesn't that you?
His story makes sense, though. Bijou did see a prince in the foothills.
Rootdale.
Rootdale.
All right,
I think we should just continue as scheduled.
we've got to tell the others about the other son. Or if you don't, I will.
I know
And
you
it-
will.
So,
I know.
Or I'll cast zone of truth.
I'll leave it to you.
my brother.
My brother. I'm done.
All right.
I'm going back to bed.
The next morning, Dirk makes you all some eggs and bakey.
Can I just say I stayed up for 4 hours
Yeah.
last night writing a song called it's called the Ode to Nyar's Best. It has 7 short verses and it's about like the best features of every race of Nyar and like why everyone is awesome in their own way. Because I think
right.
people are going to have to start unifying.
We have a unification song. Everyone grab each other's hands and
In real life.
How did you know what she
We Are
wrote?
the World.
It is not what she wrote. I hope it's not.
These are not well written verses. This
That's
doesn't
why.
sound anything like it.
All right. So Dirk is making the eggs and bakey and he's kind of passing out to everyone. He's like, I know it's under sad circumstances, but it's so nice to make breakfast for you all again.
Oh, well, why don't you sit down and eat with us too?
He looks around and there's no one else in the tavern. He says, I guess I can find the time. And he sits down.
Dirk, this is the best bakey I've ever had.
Oh, I thank you. It was actually Davis's recipe.
Oh.
My bakey is extra salty from my tears.
Extra achy bakey.
No, this is not,
Not achy bakey.
no, not achy bakey
Freaking
Bart.
Salty.
Are you guys going to discuss anything at breakfast?
Way to go, shop.
Nope.
I nudge Harry.
Nothing pressing.
Harry, you should tell them.
You got to talk into the microphone.
We need to continue as scheduled.
Guys, I was up with Harry last night. And you
were
won't believe what I saw.
We were spitting into each other's mouths.
Do tell.
Harry's has an unknown accomplice that he told me that I discovered last night. He's a half elf, half vampire.
I think I would know a half-elf vampire.
I don't react at all to vampire.
Dirk said, "Oh, you met Mr. Nilo? He was in town again?
Yes. How is everybody so comfortable around vampires?
I wish he would have stopped. Well, Mr. Nilo, he is actually a vampiric vampire hunter. I believe that's what he called it. He says he needs to take vengeance on the vampires. He's a little bit strange, but he stops by in town sometimes, and not interested in any food, of course, but I do slip him some extra raw meat sometimes."
Gross.
Dialogue done.
What was it that he had to say?
So you're telling me he's a vampire that hunts vampires?
Yes.
Why didn't you say so?
Oh my
I
god.
didn't think it was necessary. His profession is his profession. I don't need to.
He has the same profession as me.
I don't think so. When was the last time you killed a vampire?
I've always been wanting to kill
Wait, we
vampires.
did kill
Well, I've
some,
got just
right?
the house.
Yeah.
Way back when. I
We
think
killed
we did.
that one wee vampire.
That was a family friend.
Wait, was that Mimosa?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
It was
You
Mimosa.
killed Mimosa?
Yeah, he slaughtered her.
I didn't kill her.
That's the last gnome who graced this
She
tavern.
did try and kill
Well,
us.
to be fair, she was probably not quite herself.
She wanted to eat us.
Nah, I think she just wanted to kill me.
Oh, well, I
She
mean,
didn't seem hungry.
that's not important.
So totally changing the subject.
Yeah, 'cause it's one heck of a dream.
I was wondering if you all would help me in the performance this evening.
We were gonna go vampire hunting.
I thought you already did it and it didn't work
no,
out.
we haven't gone to the house yet. I
Can
was gonna
you-
take him to the house.
Could you do it maybe a different night?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that we could
Based
you
off
know,
of Jay's reaction.
help.
And I,
We could like help the community while we're here, maybe.
Yeah.
and I would like
Um,
to go shopping still.
Yeah.
I'm
So
fine with that. Yeah.
so,
These are the
but-
most girly things.
but I kind of wanted
To
to
buy a sword.
But I kind of wanted to talk
cool.
about this before we go shopping, in case you don't want to help, and I have to come up with something different. But I was thinking about well, first Harry.
I'm not carrying you in a box.
I don't know. I thought of something better.
Okay.
So
I
I'm
don't do the
trying
same act
to
twice.
diversify the act.
Ooh.
And what I thought would be really cool is if I added sort of like a thrill where a wild animal comes into the
Oh
bar
my goodness, where are you gonna get one?
and then I tame it
What kind of animal are you looking for?
Well, what would you like to turn into? Something. What's the scariest thing you could turn into?
Don't you turn into a lion?
Yeah, I was thinking large catfish.
In the bar?
Yeah.
You just flop around.
Terrifying.
You could turn
everyone.
into a ewe, like a
No,
female.
let him do the giant catfish.
It could be taming.
Because when he
Tickle
evolves,
people's
he'll be
ankles
really
with his
impressive.
whiskers.
But it could
He'll
be
turn
the
into a Gyarados, and then
he could be a female.
do
He could be a female sheep, and you can do the play taming of the ewe.
no, I hate that play.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's that or
Or you could also,
a rat in a restaurant, which is pretty terrifying.
I think that's more scary for Dirk and his
Oh, yeah,
sanitation
yeah,
rating.
yeah.
Oh, we have plenty of rats here. Nothing to worry about.
I think we.
Could you turn into a big crocodile?
I was literally just checking that. I don't think I can though. I think that's
Can
Andrew,
turn-
you could also like have the show be where you just lead that you in a circle and be the horror story turning of the you.
turning of the ewe.
No,
Hmm.
no.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I mean,
these are all great ideas.
brown bear,
They're
reef
ideas.
shark, lion, large perch, large catfish.
Could you do a lion, and then I could tame a lion?
Yeah, it'll cost extra.
I
That's
thought your
fine.
character didn't value money.
He doesn't.
Does Dirk have
Costs extra scritches.
It'll cost something. I haven't
So-
decided yet. But
So
yeah.
maybe like maybe I could play a song and then it would tame you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What do you want me to do to act tame?
Well, first you have to act
Have a
terrifying.
seat, jump through a hoop.
You should.
Oh yeah, yeah, and then maybe people could pet you.
Those were jokes.
But people could pet you. Like if there's any small children,
That's
you
fine.
know,
Yeah, yeah.
they
Tame
could
me,
pet a
tame
lion.
me,
That
and
is
have
so
me.
cool.
You know what you could also do, Harry? You
petting
could
zoo
you
now.
could lay on your back and let people rub your belly. This is a fun idea. Oh, I like it.
Who told you I love that?
It
Well,
just-
Don't say that out loud anymore.
Reeve
Freaking
and
kryptonite.
Reeve and Tatsuo, would you like to stage a gladiatorial match?
Oh, yes.
Would you like to like fight each other for sport, but then not really kill each other?
Yes. And she like taps her gloves together.
And then I could just referee.
And you feel like a ripple of force coming from the boom, boom.
I tap my I tap my shield and my axe together, and it just makes like a really nasty chalkboard sound, like like that, you know, like a chalkboard.
Wait, I didn't hear what was the sound.
So is that a yes?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll start doing the song I always do, and then I'll do Ballad of Oak and Gut, because that seems to be a hit. Are there any dwarves in town?
Oh yeah,
I
there.
raise my hand.
Not you, I don't care. And then after the Ballad of Oak and Gut, we'll have the lion taming, and then then we can do the gladiatorial match. No, do the gladiatorial match, then the lion taming, and then my finale song. Sound good?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'm on the shopping list. I'm gonna get like some paints and parchments so
Yeah.
I can make some posters.
Dirk is saying, "Do you want to?" This sounds like it's going to be a pretty elaborate show. Do you want to charge an admission for this, or
I do.
how much should we charge at the door?
Well,
What's the money going to go towards?
the money's gonna go to you, Dirk.
Oh well, then don't. Just having people there. Well,
No. Let's
we'll have a
do-
2-drink minimum.
It looks like
Let's-
business is suffering.
So don't say that. So
A tear rolls down his
maybe
cheek.
okay. We could require 2-drink minimum, or we could do like 10 silver, 5 silver, 10 silver.
Right. Well, I think just having people into the bar will
Sure,
be
you don't
great
want
for
a
our
cushion
business.
considering 50% of your potential profit.
Or we could just do donations.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yep.
Well, I do have an extra pitcher I could put out, but
Yeah.
I would feel I really appreciate that. That's very helpful. And
Yeah.
maybe we can even have someone make a statue of Davis that we can put in the bar with some of the money.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
And we're going to end this episode here. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
I know 2 guys who
Goodbye.
can put a statue.
I'm a mason.
Shoulder.
Cats.
Radio.